Hey guys, Dean Gearhart here, coming at you with another video. Today I want to share with you my flea market finds. Myself and my family traveled out to Hartville, Ohio, which is about an hour and 45 minutes west of where we're from in Moon Township, Pennsylvania. Uh, this is an event I go to every year, usually just on Memorial Day. They do have a flea market that runs every Saturday, and I think Monday they might set up too. But mainly, I only normally had only went on Memorial Day, but this year I was there and I found some things. But this year we decided to go today on Labor Day, and I'm glad we did because I had a blast. We found all kinds of cool things. I'll share with you some stuff here that I got. I got some 1975 minis. I started working on this set. It's the only 70s baseball set that I don't have complete. Just a bunch of commons, but they're in really nice shape, and this just is something you don't typically see at the flea market. So I went ahead and picked these up. Uh, the gentleman I bought them from is a collector also, and he said he does set up on Memorial Day and Labor Day, but like I said, I'd never come across this before with the minis, so really nice condition. There's a couple I'll have to replace, but like I said, I just kind of started building this set, and Mini Scene Dean, and I couldn't pass these up. I mean, like I said, the shape they're in, and you just don't see them that often. Whether it's a card dealer or not, generally the only time you'll see these are at actual card shows. So, but to find them at a flea market, I just thought that was pretty cool. Altogether, I got 54 here. There's a couple like this I'll replace. I'm trying to build this in mint shape, so and then you can see the backs. Just a smaller version of the full-size ones. And like I said, there's a couple here and there I'll definitely replace, but for the most part, good price on them. Around $1 a piece. So I thought that was a good price on that. And then I picked up, I don't know how many cards are in here, maybe 50 or so. These little packets were $1 a piece. They're just random junk wax cards. But like some of these other packs, like here, you get some Heritage. I don't know what's all in here. Some 2020 baseball. So I thought, for $1, what the heck, since I built all these sets anyways, I might as well go after them. So I'll open these up later and go through them. But I thought, me personally, I thought they were worth $1 a piece easily. And then I picked up some NBA hoops that just sets I'm working on. These are roughly $1 a piece. So that's that. And then this stack, we got some 80s stars. I paid, these were 3 for $1. And these will go in good with second and third sets I'm building. I mean, they're Hall of Famers or guys that should be in the Hall of Fame. I don't think you can go wrong with 3 for $1. I'll pick these up all day long when I find them like that. So, and I bought, I got a couple doubles of them too, but my thinking is, if I needed to buy these off eBay, what would I pay plus shipping and tax? So, so I thought that was a good price for that. I'll get to the big find in a minute. Another thing I picked up, I do collect, or I like to pick up old gloves. Pull this out a little more. He said this was a George Kell glove. I don't really get into who had them. I just like the idea that it's old, an older model glove. And it'll go and go with the rest of my gloves once I finally get my room all done. These will be decorations for around the house. So, get that. Last week, I don't know if I showed this, but I got this last week at my flea market where I set up at. It's a photograph. It's got Roger Maris, Yogi Bear, Mickey Mantle, Elston Howard, Bill Schwerin, and I think that might be Pepperton. I'm not sure about the last guy at the end, but I knew who all these other guys were. And, you know, I picked this up for $10. Nice photograph. Even if it is a copy of a photograph, you know, I figured the frame's worth a couple bucks and you get all these guys, you know, in the photograph. So I'll hang this up somewhere in my room eventually. It'll go good with the other photos I've been collecting throughout the years. So that was kind of cool. And then the big find of the day, which I also got these from the gentleman that sold the 75 minis, were the 1914 blankets. I was shocked to see, and at first he didn't think I knew what I was looking at, which I thought that was funny. I mean, most people probably don't, but to me, finding these at a flea market, whether it's, you know, a dealer or somebody that collects cards or not, I think that's a heck of a find. This is Burt Whaling, played for Boston. And if you're not familiar with the blankets, these were, from what I understand, wrapped up in tobacco, or they were in tobacco pouches. And there's some staining and stuff, but they would take these and sew them together and make blankets, or I've never seen one actually sewn together, but I guess that's what they did with them. But they're actually not that expensive. I mean, on average, I try to pay about 20 bucks a piece. He gave me a good deal between the 75s and this. I paid under $100 for everything, so I thought that was a fair price. Anyways, there's Hall of Famers in here. The most expensive one is, I think, the Ty Cobb. I think there's a Walter Johnson, and there might be a Joe Jackson. I have to look. I have about, I don't know, 25 or 30 of these. I try to pick them up at the Nationals, because that's usually the only place I can find them, but I did get two more. This is John Hummel. I already have this one. I got to check the base paths, because that's a variation, and sometimes the flags are variations or different colors, but I'd already had a Hummel. I just got to check and see if it's the same one or not. And it's hard on these dark colored ones, especially the blue, to make out the names sometimes, which I will be demonstrating on the last one, which this one was really hard to see. The gentleman I bought it from wasn't quite sure who it was either, but after making out part of the name down here, I seen Shaw, so I looked up anybody's name with a Shaw, and here it was George Cutshaw. I'll probably be replacing this, not anytime soon, but it's just too hard to see the name on it, and you can barely make out. I'm pretty sure that says Brooklyn, but I tried taking a picture of it, zooming in and everything. The only thing I can really make out is National League here, so that's might not even be Brooklyn then. But I do know it's George Cutshaw. But anyways, if you're ever out at flea markets, and if you see stuff like this, and they're a fair price, 20 to 30 bucks. If it's a Hall of Famer, obviously you pay more. My advice is to pick it up, even if you don't collect them. Maybe you can trade with somebody or sell it to somebody, you know, and use the money to buy what you like. But I like these because, like I said, they're not real expensive, even the Hall of Famers. I think the most I've spent so far is maybe $60 on a Frank Chance. And they're cloth. I put them inside these 8 by 10.5 holders because it's about the only thing I can find uh, to protect them, you know. But I love these things. I think they're great, and you know, coming from 1914, you can't go wrong as far as I'm concerned with pre-war. The only other thing I picked up, and it's not sports related, but anytime I find stuff like this, and basically what these are, they're just postcards, but they're vintage. And if they've got interesting what's the word I'm looking for? Pictures, you know, if it's something that interests me, then I'll go ahead and pick these up or sell them. I'm not sure yet, but I paid $25 for this whole book, and there's, if I had to guess, I could probably sell these for $1 a piece if I were to sell them. So, but that's an interesting sign language for Indian kill buffalo. I thought that was kind of cool. And the people that were selling these, they were doing a clean out because they just had boxes of random stuff, and then they had stuff on tables and boxes and books like this. So I have a feeling they just go in, you know, somebody's house that might have passed away or whatever, and they do clean outs, and they just sell whatever, and they don't have prices on anything. They just take offers, or you ask them what they want for it, and you know, you can counter offer, and they either say yes or no. So, but I thought this was cool. This was somebody's scrapbook from a long time ago, and I don't know what that is, but just different images. So like I said, if you're out and about, keep your eyes peeled for stuff like this, because people are interested in it. Obviously, if it had sports stuff in it or cars, that seems to be the thing that people come after the most, or seek the most. So, but that's all I got for now, guys. I'll have another video coming here probably in the next day or two with some other stuff that I got on eBay. So thanks for watching. Have a good night.